Hi, let's talk about the 5 most important things in Judith Humphrey's How to Lead Every Time You Speak, chapters 8 through 11. This was supposed to be presented by Group 15, but since no one volunteered, I'm going to go ahead and do this and share it with the class. The leader's script. These chapters talk about the leader and the script that the leader establishes whenever he or she speaks to a group or on the phone or even to an individual. Now, we all know that whenever you speak with someone and you want to present a coherent message, have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. This seems pretty obvious. That allows us to point to the direction we're trying to go and to get everyone to function as a team, following that vision that we've talked about so often. The introduction usually has a grabber. Some of you know this is the hook, a subject, a message, and a structural statement. The grabber is the hook. The subject is what you're talking about, and often that's obvious, the purpose of the meeting, etc. The message is what you are trying to convey, and you cannot spend enough time refining or thinking about that message because it should drive what you're doing. And then usually you have some sort of structural statement. Tell someone how you're organizing your talk. Prepare them. Let them know what you're going to do so that everyone is in the same place. Everyone understands how this talk is going to work. If you want to use an effective grabber, you might say something like, "We almost lost $3 million last week." That ensures you have your audience's attention. Let's focus a little more on the grabber. You can make grabbers personal. You can talk about yourself and your own experience. I did this, I did that, I have had this experience, I have seen this. You can use you, but be careful. Make sure that when you're talking to people and you use words like you are not making assumptions about their lives. Be clear and make sure that the point you make is relevant. When you use we, don't use the royal we. Talk about the group as a team. Everyone working together. What is your vision? We as a team, what are we going to accomplish? What are we facing? What are the troubles we're dealing with? Other grabber rules are handle humor carefully and intrigue your audience. Use quotations, statistics, research, and videos. Our chapter talks about poetry. I would discourage poetry. But quotations, statistics, research, and videos work very well. For example, surprise me. The fastest growing demographic on Twitter is the 55 to 60-year age bracket. This demographic has grown 79% since 2012. If this fact, particularly if you're talking to people who work for Twitter, is astonishing and helps those Twitter employees understand why you're moving in a particular direction, this is a very useful statistic. You might interest your audience. While some people love cilantro, to others it tastes like soap or mold. Researchers have traced this difference in taste to genetics. So this immediately makes something relevant. Genetics and our ability to taste are deeply intertwined, and so if you owned a food company, this could help make a connection between new genetic research that you want to investigate and your food. So it's very relevant. Share with your audience, inspire them, make them laugh a little with some quotations. Benjamin Franklin said, "We are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid." Your body itself should be organized. Use arguments, use examples, put them in reveal them in an organized fashion. Currently, we have 3 weaknesses in our system that affect sales. The first weakness is in procurement. Immediately, your audience knows the structure of your argument. In your conclusion, restate your message and give a call to action. If we make these changes, we can not only protect our revenue stream, we can raise revenue 30%. Are we ready to commit to this? That restated message and call to action does not have to be complex. It can be very simple, very specific, very clear. In fact, that will work best.